There was a time in Ethan's life when every single day felt exactly the same. The same alarm in the morning. The same ceiling above his head. The same heavy feeling in his chest. He would wake up already tired, not because his body was exhausted, but because his mind was. The same thoughts replayed every morning. I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll change. Tomorrow, I'll finally become better. But tomorrow never came. Not because Ethan didn't care. Not because he was lazy. Not because he lacked intelligence or talent. He cared deeply. He had dreams that kept him awake at night. Ideas that excited him. A vision of a better version of himself. But instead of acting, he waited. He waited to feel confident. He waited to feel motivated. He waited for the perfect moment. He believed that one day he would wake up and suddenly feel ready. But that day never arrived. While Ethan waited, life kept moving forward. Opportunities passed quietly. People around him grew, changed, and moved on. And slowly, dreams began to fade into regrets. Every night, as the world went silent, Ethan lay in bed staring into the darkness. One question echoed in his mind again and again. What if I fail? What if I try and embarrass myself? What if I'm not good enough? What if I give everything and still lose? That fear controlled him. But there was one question he never asked himself. A question far more dangerous. What if I never try? One night, something shifted. Not the world around him. Not his circumstances. Not his problems. Something inside him changed. He realized a painful truth. Fear was not stopping him. Waiting was. Waiting for confidence. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for permission. And suddenly, everything became clear. Confidence does not come before action. It comes after action. Nobody starts feeling ready. They feel ready because they start. That night, Ethan didn't feel brave. He didn't feel inspired. He didn't feel powerful. He just felt tired. Tired of excuses. Tired of regret. Tired of staying the same. So he took a step. Not a big step. Not a dramatic step. Not a life-changing moment anyone would notice. Just a small step. And nothing magical happened. The fear didn't disappear. The doubt was still there. The uncertainty stayed. But something important happened. For the first time, Ethan proved to himself that he could move forward. Even while being afraid. The next day, he took another step. Still scared. Still unsure. Still uncomfortable. Then another step. And another. Each step was small, but together, they started to change something deeper. Slowly, fear began to lose its control. Ethan discovered something most people never understand. You don't need motivation to start. You need action to create motivation. You don't wait for confidence. You build it. Every small action sent a message to his brain. I can do this. I am capable. I am not stuck. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Progress was slow. Some days were hard. Some days he wanted to quit. But this time, he didn't stop. One day, Ethan looked back at the person he used to be. Same person. Same fears. Same flaws. But a completely different mindset. Nothing changed overnight. Everything changed the moment he stopped waiting. He finally understood the truth. The people who succeed are not fearless. They feel fear every day. They simply move forward anyway. If you are listening to this right now, this is your sign. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when you feel ready. Right now. Take one step. Even if it's small. Even if your hands shake. Even if your mind tells you not to. Because the moment you stop waiting, everything begins to change.